Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. All paths are present, always, and we can but choose among them. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. Truth is as straight as an arrow, while a lie swivels like a snake. Great knowledge sees all in one. Small knowledge breaks down into the many. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. If your life is worth thinking about, it is worth writing about. Faster, faster, until the thrill of speed overcomes the fear of death. Too many doubts grow in the cracks of silence and separation. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. Life doesn't require ideals. It requires standards of action. Bringing joy to another lights 1,000 suns within. A paranoid is someone who knows a little of what's going on. The truth isn't always beauty, but the hunger for it is. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. My fear was not of death itself, but a death without meaning. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. One must wait until the evening to see how splendid the day has been. The money you make is a symbol of the value you create. Do not look for healing at the feet of those who broke you. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. You must take life the way it comes at you and make the best of it. Words offer meaning. When you've got the meaning, you can forget the words. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. Doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing. Beware of the small things. A small leak can sink a great ship. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. Don't be afraid to say I don't know and seek knowledge from others. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. If thinking should precede acting, then acting must succeed thinking. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. Every act of goodness is born from our desire to be happy. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this I am sure. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. If you are strong, appear weak, but if you are weak, appear strong. Si no usaba esta vida, entonces la estaba desperdiciando. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, choose selfishness, have few desires. Be bold. Don't be shy to say no to the future you don't like. Be mindful. Be grateful. Be positive. Be true. Be kind. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. As for methods of prayer, all are good as long as they are sincere. It is much easier to be brave if you do not know everything. No crime is a means to an end. No crime can be rationalized. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. To a mind that is still the whole universe surrenders. Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. Creating individuality, which creates and protects others' individualities, is good. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. The world is already full of critics. To stand out, be an encourager. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. I think there is only one quality worse than hardness of heart, then that is softness of head. The job of feet is walking, but the hobby is dancing. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. I is for integrity. Be honest with yourself and others. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. History, Stephen said, is a nightmare from which I am trying to awake. Sand lines my soul, which is filled with the breath of the ocean. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. We should forgive our enemies, but not before they are hanged. There's so much to be grateful for. Words are poor things. It's not whether you got knocked down, it's whether you get back up. Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. You must accept the truth from whatever source it comes. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. When your intentions are pure, so too will be your success. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. Before you find your soulmate, you must first discover your soul. Sometimes you recognize truth because it destroys you for a bit. Dream big, wake up, take the first step into the unknown. There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. The truth doesn't cost anything, but a lie could cost you everything. We must meet the challenge rather than wish it were not before us. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Time is heavy sometimes. Imagine how heavy eternity must be. Amid the turmoil and tumult of battle, there may be seeming disorder, and yet no real disorder at all. But truly, if I were not Alexander, I would be Diogenes. We need to be fit and ready for anything that might come our way.